Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, well, if I'm wearing a belt, it's definitely gonna be like a drawstring.
I don't know. I feel like if you have to explain why you look good, then you don't look good.
I'm that Space Family Robinson.
I like it.
By the way, I found out the origin story of Greg with two G's.
Your boss?
I've been meaning to tell you guys.
So
yeah. So I asked him, I was like, Greg, I know you're not pretentious, but why the three G's in your name?
Oh, I get it.
Drop that second G. And he says, well, Ryan, the reason I got the extra G in my name is because my name is just Greg. If there's only one G, it's Gregory, but two G's, just Greg.
Mind blown.
As a Greg,
didn't even know this.
I didn't even know this.
Shit.
Damn, man.
I just learned this.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking today, you learn something every day. And you know what? I just learned something.
I should hope so. But you ask these kids when they get home from school, like, what'd you learn today? I don't know.
Yeah, but they don't want to talk about that shit. They learn really sweet fucking...
I guess I get it, because when I go home from work, I don't want to talk about work.
How was your day, Seamus?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, eat your Brussels sprouts.
I hate Brussels sprouts.
Did you?
When do you eat Brussels sprouts?
I fucking love Brussels sprouts.
I like Brussels sprouts.
You do?
Yeah. When do I eat them? I mean, I don't cook them often, but I'm not really much of a fruits and vegetables guy, but if it's there, I'll eat it.
Brussels sprout pizza. I'm like, why would you do that? That's like pineapple on pizza.
Ooh.
Not as bad as pineapple on pizza, for sure. I think I'd rather do Brussels sprouts.
Dude, what is with the hate with pineapple pizza? It's like
because fruit doesn't belong on a pizza.
Tomatoes are fruit, and
I don't like tomatoes on a pizza. Tomato sauce is not a fruit anymore. It's a concentrated paste.
I mean, it's the Daniel Day-Lewis of concentrated paste, that's for sure.
Yes, I agree. The tomato has nothing to do with it. Well, I can't say that. But the tomato is gone.
You were bringing shade on the nightshade. I don't like it.
It's morphed into something better.
I saw a couple movies on Monday as well, boys.
Uh-oh.
What did you see?
Took the kids down to Smitty's.
Oh, nice. Did you get a couple brewskis?
I did get a couple brewskis. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Jim Carrey's last movie.
Yeah, I hope not.
Good. At this point.
No. We deserve one more fucking awesome Jim Carrey movie, because you know what?
Ace Ventura remake.
I would love that.
They're talking about it. They're talking about him. He said he would do the third one with whoever did the original one, I think.
Do you guys want to know how much a trip to Smitty's cost a family?
$140 for your family.
Members? How many family members?
Higher. There were six of us there.
So six, that's 167.
Higher.
Holy shit.
Almost $300 to go to the movies.
That's ridiculous.
Fuck, dude.
Did
you start a GoFundMe?
I should have.
And I'm like, I'm grumbling about like $40 bringing myself.
After Sonic, though, I went home and Batman was on HBO.
Nice.
And I watched that. Pretty fucking good. I enjoyed it.
We all liked it. So from the You Can Eat That Crust podcast, we all give a thumbs up to the Batman, even though it's got a glitter vampire as
how many crusts are you giving it?
I give it 7 crusts.
Six and a half crusts.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 7.25 crusts, just because I thought the villains were great, side characters were great, and I thought it was a cool take on it.
Have you ever split your crust in a third?
I rip my crust apart all the time. I'm very weird.
Sharing.
Sharing is caring, and I am a caring guy.
Have you ever shared a crust with 2 other people?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lie.
I saw my roommate Zeb today, or my old roommate Zeb, and I offered him a piece of pizza, and then I saw Rick, and I said, here's a piece of crust, and then I ripped the other piece of crust, and I gave it to Zeb as a crust friendship crust.
Was it a crust tasting?
Yes. It was a crust off.
It must have been a good crust. Because you were trying to spread it.
It was. It was. I told her, and this is true. I told Zeb. I said, "You can have a piece of pizza as well. Just don't touch my bubble pieces."
Was he visiting, or is he still there?
He's still getting his shit from
Jesus.
3 months ago.
You guys, he's got anything left?
Oh, dude, he's still got fucking more shit here than I do.
No, I mean, you didn't put it on the street.
No, yeah. I mean, I had to fight that.
From what I've heard, though, Zeb's not only packing heat, but he's packing a lot of items in his house.
Yeah, he's got a big dick. I've seen it.
Allegedly. Or he was looking at gay porn.
Or he was looking at gay porn.
A purview of what we've talked about in the past.
And then I was like, holy shit.
Greg saw a text or a dick pic on his phone. He believes it was his roommate's, and he was dying to find out. He's been doing everything he can to find out about this dick. This is true. That's a 6'7" dick. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I was like, oh shit, that's your dick. And he's like, yeah. That's my dick. Totally.
That's the one.
So say I'm portraying to the world that I'm a heterosexual male, and I'm not, and I have some dick pics sent to me on my phone, and someone looks on my show and see that, I'd be like, yeah, how do you like my dick?
Well, if it's a good dick, you'd be like, that's my dick. Or
he says it's 6.7, so it was big, but it wasn't pretty.
Well, he's 6'7". I think that's probably a 9.8.
Well, the right answer is there's no pretty dicks.
Yeah, well, that's true.
They're fucking weird looking.
I think they are.
And all right, I was going to go too far down the heterosexual rabbit hole and say there's no pretty dick.
We call that the glory hole, actually. Not the rabbit hole. The glory hole.
Yeah. The waste of a pretty dick.
That's what my mom said. You're a waste of a pretty dick, Greg. Waste of a pretty dick.
That's Ron Perlman.
Oh, man. Dude, I shared this post on Facebook. It was just the evolution of Ron Perlman's face.
Oh, that was so bizarre.
From a kid to like where he is now. And dude, I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, oh my God. Dude.
It was so fascinating.
It was amazing. So if you just go to YouTube, look at the evolution of Ron Perlman's face.
Kudos to whoever put that video together.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you have too much time in your hands, but man, I applaud you. So I bought, got some new clothes this week. I got I got some new boxer briefs.
Ooh,
they're Nautica.
It's naughty,
and they're not cool. So
why aren't they cool?
All right, so I wore one of the pairs for the first time yesterday, and I had a pool leak, and I went to the bathroom, and I'm like, where the fuck is the pee hole? What the fuck is going on? Where the fuck is the pee hole? The fuck is this going on? So I just had to lift up it around my dick and pee, or I had to pull my pants down and pee like a little boy at a stall. So who are they for?
Wait a minute. Do you take your dick out of the hole? You don't just pull your underwear down?
I don't wear sweatpants, Greg. I have a belt and jeans on.
So what? Wouldn't you take
That's
your belt?
That's easy access.
Yeah, okay. But
no, it's easy for me to zip a zipper, which it's designed for, and guide my dick out and pee.
I do both, Greg. I do both, depending on the situation. Sometimes they have those little buttonholes in the front, and it's a little extra work to unleash the beast. So
again, I never button those back up. Sorry.
Jesus Christ! I like to pull my pants down so my ass crack kind of showing, and then my underwear's all the way down so they get some of those pubes, and then do it that way.
Yeah, nobody appreciates that.
I know. That's why I do it.
So yes, and I was thinking of you actually. With these things, I'm like, Greg probably wouldn't even see this as a fucking dilemma. He fucking doesn't have a belt. He doesn't have to do anything. I'm saying, who are they for? Are they for Greg? Completely non-gendered individuals? Alien interlopers? They're the favored style of all the Greys in hiding. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, if I'm wearing a belt, it's definitely gonna be like a drawstring. It's gonna be like a
That's not a belt. That's a drawstring. That's the worst. You think I want to be pulling my pants up all day long? All right, well, hear me out. Hear me out. So
this
they don't have jeans in my size. So if I get the small waist, it's either too tight, like they don't make my size. It's very rare. And I have to wear a belt because otherwise they're too tight and everything's fucked up. Or they're too loose. I never have the Goldilocks of jeans.
Have you tried going to In Shape and Handsome?
I don't know what that is.
It's the opposite of big and tall.
What? Short?
That was just an amazing joke that just got lost upon the audience.
In Shape and Handsome. Yeah, that's great, Greg.
Thank you.
I have the worst problem with pants because I have like no ass whatsoever. I look like I'm like a capital L. Like just a straight drop from my head to my feet. And like I got a gut too, so it's like there's nothing I can do. Like people are like, pull your pants up. And I'm like, I have. And like, wear a belt. I'm like, I am.
Right. It's not going to sit on the side of a hill.
Wear some sweatpants. And I said, this girl at my work is wearing sweatpants. And she's like, look. I'm like, Greg. And I was like, well, I make this look good. And I'm like, my sweatpants look nice. She's like, my sweatpants look nice. And then I said that? Yeah. And then I explained to him again that I was like, look, my legs are really big, and I pulled my sweatpants up again, and there was like a ripping sound because my legs were so big. And I was
these are designer sweatpants worn by a model. Yours are rubbish.
My sweatpants are fire. Yours are fucking mids. All right, get the fuck out of here.
I feel like if you have to explain why you look good, then you don't look good.
Ooh.
I didn't have to explain how I look good. I was just explaining that my sweatpants were
just
fresher.
Explain that you had to explain.
No.
So anyways, I got a 4-pack of these. I'm never going to wear again.
I'll take them.
You can have them. But you're not going to want them, dude. They're small.
That's true. I got a big dick.
Around your thighs. Let's talk about your dick, bro.
Okay. That's true. They're going to be tight on my thighs, and I've had that problem with boxer briefs, too. I need to kind of have...
They're tight on my thighs.
I know, and I got...
I don't like... That's nothing. They fit very snug. I don't like that. And there's no pee hole. Worthless. That's what I'm saying. They're made for the Greys. They're slender. They got no penis or belly button.
Nautica for the Greys. I'm into it.
What up, everyone? Welcome to the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most on the ones and twos, Ryan Wilson. And with me tonight, my co-host, my co-anchor, my co-homie, Seamus Rogers. Seamus, what's good?
What's good? Life, man. Everything's good except for my new purchases on the boxer briefs. But I'm going to be up in New Hampshire this weekend, seeing some of my old friends and watching Follically Challenged. Whoop! Greg's going to be singing on the mic, and I'm going to try not to dance, or I think I'm going to make an attempt to stay off the dance floor.
Yeah.
Okay, Captain Rogers. We'll see. Also with me tonight, Follically Challenged, a sweatpants overlord has to explain why he looks good, Greg Hoey. Greg, what's crapping in?
What's the difference between you and me? I make this look good. I'm just trying to get good at everything. Get good.
Get good. All right. Well, we got an action-packed show tonight. Seamus, why don't you tell us a little bit about what tonight's show is about?
Tonight we're going to talk about movies that we would like to be remade, maybe some classics or maybe some things that haven't been made into movies, ideas, maybe some books, video games, what have you. But mostly some classic movies that we want to see remade.
Word. We are living in the age of remakes, ladies and gentlemen. Hollywood, all out of ideas.
Someone's going to tap into this podcast and be like, holy shit, they're on to something. Quick, get Sam Rockwell here.
I hope so.
All right there, Greg. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you'd like to see remade?
All right. I'm going to go, this is the third on my list. I have I have like 10 to 12 of them, but I'm going to say No Escape. That's the old Ray Liotta movie. I want Barry Pepper You guys remember Barry Pepper, the sniper? Barry Pepper's going to star in this. We got Quan Cheadle, a.k.a. Don Cheadle, fucking Captain Planet. So we got Barry Pepper. We got Quan Cheadle as fucking Winston from Ghostbusters. And then the villain, Christoph Waltz.
Fantastic.
You know?
Christoph Waltz.
If you haven't seen No Escape, you should watch it. It's a pretty ridiculous movie, but an old Ray Liotta throwback.
I don't think I've seen it since high school.
I would love to see No Escape remade. That was a great movie.
With Barry Pepper.
When Ray Liotta was in shape and young.
Yep.
Hey, he still looks
horrible.
Yeah, well, sorry, Ray.
He's still a great actor.
There's no escape from age, you know?
True. From time.
All right, first on my list is the most important one to me because I'd waited my entire life for this fucking movie pretty much, and all it did was make me very sad where my heart lived, and that is obviously The Dark Tower.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I didn't think about that, but yeah.
As much as I love Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey, the story, they
butchered it.
You can't turn like 7-8 books into an hour and 27-minute movie.
You can't. And even if you could, they failed. It was a fucking terrible movie.
Oh my god, it was.
The ending was so. I mean, the ending of the series was a letdown for me. Period. But
not me.
This movie was awful.
So, how many movies would you have, and who would be starring in it?
All right. Well, I mean, I say that it doesn't need to be a movie necessarily, but it would be
great show,
HBO.
Yes,
maybe.
You need to make a series like The Stand was.
Yeah, exactly. Give me that shit.
I mean, the casting wasn't off.
I thought Idris Elba was excellent.
Yes, and McConaughey as Flag.
Yep,
that's a great fit.
Yeah,
but it just didn't go where it needed to go, and they rushed the story along, and it was just
It was very nah. I don't care who gets cast in this movie, Greg. Just make it good. All right, you owe it to us fans who fucking read that book for 20-something years until it was finished.
Seriously.
So come on, Hollywood, do me a solid.
Hey, they might. You know, this podcast can inspire it.
Talking about long history and reading books. On top of my list, Star Wars episodes 1 through 3. Those need to be remade.
I was just listening to the Mark Twitchell episode, and he loved those.
They were terrible. Misa Jar Jar Binks!
You know what? This is like, whatever. I think Revenge of the Sith is a fantastic movie.
I wouldn't say fantastic, but
I don't know, man. I felt the emotion.
I did when he killed the kid, when Palpatine killed the kids, and
man, there was a lot. Like I thought that Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor was great. Like I said, it's not always the casting that's off.
Right.
Hey,
I don't know.
The direction of the director.
Well, I just thought at the end of the movie, it was like, you were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it. I felt that shit.
Yes, I felt it. The story was there. The movies were made poorly.
I like the Phantom Menace opening scene with the ocean, and I like to think of the ocean like it really exists like that. Like there's like Phantom Menace fish that big, like out there. There could be, you know?
It could be.
Yep.
That was cool. Like the
I
shit
like
when they were underneath in the pod, like the submersible or whatever.
Yeah, and then there's always a bigger creature.
Darth Maul was fucking badass.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's fucking cool, even though
very underutilized.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy the movies. Like there wasn't things that were great about them. I'm just saying they could be remade better.
He got fucking hacked like Dewey Cox's brother.
That's true.
Well, it did bring us the greatest Star Wars character of them all, though.
General Grievous.
Watto! Honey! I think we need a Watto standalone movie. That's what I've been waiting for.
I just got to shave.
Dooku was cool.
R.I.P.
Word.
Count Dooku, that guy was a great actor.
Yep.
He was.
R.I.P. Christopher Lee, right?
Sauron, Christopher Lee from The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. All right, Greg. What's next on your bucket list?
All right. This movie is dear to me. Me and my dad used to watch it all the time. I think it's a great sci-fi movie. I love it anyway. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. I think they should remake Enemy Mine with Sam Rockwell and Michael B. Jordan. You are ugly. Michael B. Jordan saying that shit to Sam Rockwell, who's clearly not ugly. He's a good looking dude. But I think Sam Rockwell's got the chops.
I was going to think it's Michael B. Jordan, and then you're putting him in a fucking alien guy with gills.
Yeah, we got to ugly him up a little bit. That's like Louis Gossett Jr. compared to fucking the guy I can't think of his name right now. Inner Space, Dennis Quaid.
That's true. No, that's not true because Dennis Quaid is better looking than Louis Scotland.
I take that back. They should remake Inner Space with Dennis Quaid and Martin Short.
That's good. I like both those movies, man. They're
very fond memories of Inner Space.
Fuck yeah, dude. Inner Space rules, dude.
Those are good movies.
As far as Enemy Mine, though, I only have vague recollections of that movie. Like I get like spurts of imagery. I'm like, oh yeah. But as far as like anything else, I don't fucking.
Well, most people remember the pit there when he falls in the sand pit and that fucking like the thing comes out like wraps around his leg.
Dude, the alien like saves him like so many times.
Yeah, and then they eat the sweet little eggs, like all that stuff.
All right, don't do that again.
Ugly.
I do like eggs.
Mm-hmm. They're like blue and green looking.
All right, guys. Next on my list, I want to see a remake of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Hell yeah, dog.
I guess if you want to make it good this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was hints of greatness in that movie.
Yeah,
I don't know who the fuck I would cast in it though. I don't know any young actors anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Tom Holland movie right there, baby.
Oh, there
Tom
you go.
Holland.
Oh, wow, that was good.
Yeah,
you put maybe Kumail Nanjiani as his friend.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's fucking from Silicon Valley. There, fucking.
No, he's too buff now.
Yeah, it's true.
He's fucking jacked. It's crazy.
He's a super Marvel hero now.
He wasted his time getting jacked for a shitty movie. I heard that movie sucked.
It wasn't bad.
Remake it. Let's remake it.
Yeah, they should remake it, but they shouldn't.
They just made it.
Super disappointed was the principal in that movie, who's great in like all the 80s comedies, fucking Howard the Duck and shit and all that.
He's creepy.
Guy's a fucking he's a pedophile.
They should remake Howard the Duck before they remake this movie.
Who should have been Jerry Brudos on the fucking Mindhunter show as well too, by the way, because he looks just like Jerry fucking Brudos.
You know what they should remake? I'm going with Highlander.
Nice.
1986, starring Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery, and Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown's the man.
I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
I'd rather get a reboot with a TV series, for sure, but I would take another movie.
You got Highlander and Renegade back to back on USA every day when you get out of school.
It was a great show.
Lorenzo Lamas?
Yeah, dude.
Highlander was a great show. I never watched Renegade, but like speaking of shows I like to get a reboot of, and I've been asking this for a while, but I heard they're remaking Quantum Leap.
Oh, Scott Bakula.
Yes.
Get back in our life. Get Bakula in our life.
1989, 5 seasons. So I guess they're not going to redo it. You know, remember how at the end, like Scott Bakula was like apparently lost in time. So they're going to be like going and searching for him, which is kind of fucking cool. You don't need to redo this because you can tell countless tales without redoing it because you can go back in time, you know?
Sure. He just inhabits the bodies of other people and shit.
Right.
He has some great guest stars on
Such a good
shit.
show, and like so many people don't know about this show.
He had some great
Leap.
parodies of it too, where they parodied it on Workaholics, where he was like, "Am I in the leap?" He was like a janitor. It was either Workaholics or Always Sunny he was in, where they parodied it. Parodied it. Heard that.
All right, Greg, what's your next pick?
All right. Why don't we go with Hellraiser, starring Daniel Day fucking Lewis?
All right. Hellraiser 1 could definitely...
That's what I'm talking about. Hellraiser 1, starring Daniel Day Lewis as Pinhead. We'll even use ketchup for blood, you know?
Hear me out. Is there even a storyline in this? Does one movie even matter from another?
Totally. The first one's off. The first one's a great book,
Does it matter? Is there a continuing story arc?
Well, Uncle Frank is a continuing story arc.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm asking. I couldn't remember any, like, thing keeping anything going, or if they're all
Give me
just
some sugar.
Yeah, Uncle Frank. Yeah.
baby, sugar, baby. Also, that's Army of Darkness. Give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah. But it was something like that. He's like, oh, come sit on Uncle Frank's lap. I get those sweet jeans on with the button flies. You know, those ones.
Yeah, except I got some boxer briefs with no pee holes, so I'm just tenting here. I'm a tent.
Saying that, they're doing a Hellraiser series on Hulu from a female perspective. There's going to be a female Pinhead.
I heard that as well. I read a bunch of the comics growing up and shit, and there's different Cenobite leaders and shit all throughout history. And
yeah, it's awesome.
Ooh, some lore back there.
All right, I got a deep cut for you guys. You ready for this? I want to see a remake of the movie Krull.
We were just talking about Krull the other day in the PlayStation party.
Buccaneers with boomerangs to come back.
Fucking, you could just give it to Ewan McGregor. He already looks like the dude who was in the movie. Liam Neeson could reprise his role as the Cyclops.
Liam Neeson's.
All right.
I want to see it. Give me that. I get
modern day effects.
Yeah, I get a hard on for high fantasy shit anyway, so it's really all I need at the end of the day, guys.
That's funny because my buddy Hawk we were talking about the other day how fucked up Krull was, and he suggested for this cast that we talk about Flash Gordon with Chris Hemsworth and Gary Oldman as Ming the Merciless. He said we got ripped off, so we need a Chris Hemsworth and a Gary Oldman reboot for Flash.
Who got ripped off? What are you talking about?
Chris got ripped off. He did not like Flash Gordon.
Who did? It was terrible.
Exactly. So let's remake it with Chris Hemsworth and Gary Oldman as Ming the Merciless.
You mean like remaking? What's the Robinsons? The fuck is it?
Swiss Family Robinsons.
Family Robinsons.
Fuck
yeah,
yes.
but what's the name of the show?
Yes, I love that movie.
Space something.
Space.
God, you guys aren't even following me.
Didn't they make it a show on fucking?
Yes, that's why I'm asking you to tell me the name of it.
It's Space something.
Yes, I got that part. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm lost in space.
Thank you. Oh,
is it Lost in Space?
God damn you!
Oh, well, all
right.
That's not Swiss Family Robinson.
They did remake it. They got 2 seasons on Netflix, and goddamn, every episode is full of calamity. Like everything's going down in every episode. They're like, let's just do high octane space shit here.
Wait, wasn't Swiss Family Robinson?
Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? Swiss Family Robinson's like a fucking
family on an island.
Yeah.
I meant Space Family Robinson.
Space Family Robinson.
I'm not talking about that boring book, Swiss Family Robinson. Then I got pissed off when I was like 10 and I got that book in my stocking, and my brother's got like Where in the World is Waldo and
that
shit.
That movie ruled. There's a scene where they need to fucking, take buckets and shovel off the boat before it fucking sinks. It's a very important scene. And they work together as a family.
What are you talking about?
Swiss Family Robinson.
We're talking about Space Family Robinson.
Well, I'm talking about Swiss Family Robinson. Their boat's sinking, and they need to fucking dig it out with buckets of water.
Will Robinson. Space Danger Will Robinson.
Actually,
am I crazy? Am I getting this wrong?
No, you got it. You got it, man.
Yeah, you got it. I actually watched the first season, about a season and a half into the new Lost in Space Family Robinson, and it's pretty cool. I like it.
It is. I watched it, but it was like everything you could think of would happen wrong in that show. Like there was always a calamity. Every episode. I'm sorry. Like every episode was like.
All right, was that your pick for your remake, Seamus?
No, stop. I'm getting sidetracked. That wasn't part of the script.
Swiss Family Robinson.
All right. So I would like to see a remake of Akira, 1988. I heard that Taika Waititi wants to remake it.
That movie's been in like development since high school. They've been talking about that. Leonardo DiCaprio was attached to it for a long time. It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Oh, so good.
read all the graphic novels. I remember I found that shit at like a fucking flea market on cassette when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old.
It's 1988, man, but it's time to remake that.
Well, I mean, it's gotta like pretty much that was like their answer to Disney. Like when Disney started coming out with these like big budget like animated movies, they took all the best like fucking animators they had in like Japan, and they're like, all right, we're gonna pour everything into this. So they had all the top animators work on it. It cost a fucking
they made a masterpiece, but they probably didn't make their money back. I don't know. Well, they may have at this point, but who knows? They were all probably dead.
Yeah, great call, Seamus. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, what you got?
I got Big.
Nice.
Starring Keegan-Michael Key and Tiffany Haddish. Let's get some diversity in there. Let's go.
I know either of those are.
And directed by Spike Jonze. Or
Kumail Nanjiani is the best friend.
Yeah. Actually, it's fucking Spike Lee. This is Spike Lee joint. It's a Spike Lee joint.
Who's Spike Jonze?
Yeah, I fucked that up. I meant to say Spike Jonze is a different director. He's not the one I was looking for. But just imagine fucking Keegan-Michael Key. Like, he's like the improv master. He would fucking crush.
What is that?
Fucking Key and Peele.
Oh, all right.
He's the tall, skinny one. He crushes improv.
He's hilarious.
He would kill that role.
But the other one's a better writer-director, right?
Yeah, but they're both fucking hilarious. But yeah, he's a better director-writer for sure.
Well, yeah, he's a great actor. Love him.
Yeah, like I can't wait for Nope. Even though Keanu was fucking great and they both fucking killed it. Very fucking underrated gem.
Kino.
You know what I'm talking about. Quinoa.
All right. Next up for me, guys. I want to see a Three Amigos remake.
Oh, I like that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
One of my all-time
do it now,
comedies. Though. I mean, there's so many good. You fucking Danny McBride.
I'm going Seth Rogen, Danny McBride, and John Franco.
How about Michael Cera?
Yeah.
No,
Michael
Franco.
Cera
As the Martin Starr.
I don't think Franco's allowed to act anymore.
Yeah, Franco's canceled.
Yeah, he's canceled, bro.
Oh, but yeah, he's a witness in Amber Heard's trial.
Probably not the most reliable witness.
You know that meme where he's like getting hung? He's like, his first time? He's like, yeah, well. Yeah, I think he finally got hung on that meme and he ain't coming back. He did.
All right, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Third amigo, Kumail Nanjiani. What's up?
I agree. I think that's perfect.
Key and Peele and Kumail.
All right. Wait. No, how about those two plus Neil Patrick Harris?
Oh, shit. He's the villain. He could be the villain.
No, the Three Amigos.
Oh, okay.
Michael Madsen's going to be the villain.
Right. He's the new El Guapo.
El Guapo.
Would you say it was a plethora? And who is that? Who's his fucking dumb sidekick?
Yes.
Who would that be?
Oh, that's easy. That's
John Lovitz.
Give us John Lovitz back.
John Lovitz is not a sidekick anyone in.
Yeah, he's over. He's canceled.
He's
the man.
I love John Lovitz.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he's going to be the lead villain. He's not a henchman.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, I like that.
That's true. He would actually be great.
John
Lovitz would be a great El Guapo.
And David Spade could be his fucking stupid fucking.
There you go.
All right, Seamus, what's your next pick?
Starship Troopers, 1997.
Rico's Roughnecks.
Starring Casper Van Dien as Rico, as in Rico's Roughnecks, Denise Richards, and has Neil Patrick Harris.
And
I mean, there's been many iterations of the Starship Troopers since, but I want to see a remake of the original, like, just done right.
Yeah. With today's effects in Hollywood, you can't really.
Who's playing Casper Van? Who's playing the fucking Rico's Roughneck? Who's the man?
Ooh, Barry Peppers.
Oh, this is Barry Pepper. I say Kumal. I vote Kumal.
No. He was Cowboy Bebop too, and he didn't fit that.
No, that was Kumar. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry.
We getting racist. That's Cal Penn, the other one.
Not racist, it's ignorant.
There's a difference, Greg.
Sorry.
All right, that's beautiful, Seamus. Greg, what do you got next?
How about The Passion of the Christ, starring Mr. Bean?
All right, good luck selling that one. Jesus Christ. All right, well, I want to know his part. Is he Christ? Clearly, he doesn't talk, right? He doesn't talk the whole
cross.
You see him with the eyes. He's like, oh.
I mean,
it would clearly be a comedy.
Clearly, because nobody's going to accept him as our Christ and Savior.
Well, I'll have you guys know they're currently working on a sequel to Passion of the Christ, and they're saying it's Mel Gibson's magnum opus.
See, I'm curious because Mel Gibson's a good director, even though you can hate him for his racism and
Apocalypto!
Apocalypto was an amazing movie.
Fuck yeah. And not a lot of people have seen it. Most Mel Gibson people are like,
that's a hidden gem.
Patriot and Braveheart? Those are the only 2 movies he's ever made.
All right, I'm gonna do one more, guys. Now, while I think, there was this movie was already remade. All right, it was a 1953 joint. Then it was made by Cronenberg, The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum. I'd like to see a new Fly movie.
Oh, so I'm down with that. And
I think that'd be a great remake.
It could have the Flies doing "Got You Where You Want You," I got you where you want to, whatever the fucking song's called. You know, that song by the Flies.
I'm going to say no to that part, probably, Greg.
No?
I don't know what it's talking about. I'm just going with it.
You don't know that song?
No.
Sing it for me.
Got you where I want you.
Oh, no. It's just stop.
Yeah.
I hate that song. It doesn't belong in the remake. If you don't remake with trash, you're trying to make it better.
But it's by the Flies.
I don't care.
Okay.
All right. I guess they could fit in somewhere.
Like, you don't think they would, slide that in the trailer and be like, hey.
Yes.
People, you see what we did there?
Yes,
We
I
did
get
that.
it. It does belong there.
They gotta make it slow and creepy, though.
It does belong there.
Like, something's in the way.
Something in the way was great from the Batman. Like, I bet you, Nirvana's record sales are up.
Yeah, I love. Were you in PlayStation Party when Burns he picked up his kid? And his kid was like, "Dad, you got to hear this song. It was on the Batman movie."
That's hilarious.
Totally. And he was like, "Yeah, I know this song. This is a good album."
That's hilarious because I was so sad. I said that to you after you left. I was like, something in the way is gonna blow up. Nirvana's gonna blow up after this. These young kids who don't even know Nirvana or this song are gonna be like, "Yo," and they did put it perfectly in the Batman. Like it was.
You got to realize, though, Seamus, that some assholes do a lot of procreation. Assholes like me who force their kids to listen to Nirvana every time they get in the car. This is what we're listening to.
Well,
this
you got to keep.
This is Rage Against the Machine.
No, you got to keep the history going. I appreciate you. I applaud you. And sometimes these kids should be indoctrinated. I don't know.
It's got to happen. Now, that brings us to you, Seamus. What is what's your next remake?
I would like to see Alien remade. 1979.
Fuck, really?
Yes, all of the Alien was probably my least favorite of them all.
What?
Yes, Aliens was way better.
Yeah,
Aliens plural with an S was way better. Confusing, I know.
It was more entertaining. It wasn't better. Yeah, but if we're gonna remake any of them, why wouldn't it be 3? Which was on my list. Alien 3.
Because they're going to start with the original. Nobody remakes the third one, man.
Nobody gives a shit about Alien 3. I watched that movie a couple months ago. It was terrible.
Right. Yeah, no shit.
Why remake a shitty movie?
Because Alien and Aliens ended on a fucking such a high note, and then they just fucking destroyed the storyline with Alien 3, and it hasn't been the same since. They've actually talked about remaking Alien 3. It's actually a thing.
All right, well, they should remake Alien 1 first.
Well, they've also talked about doing the prequel there, from the game, or not the prequel, the story there with the daughter, Ripley's daughter.
Ripley's daughter wasn't her daughter. You mean the girl that had the cat?
She
died.
That's Ripley.
I think Ripley's daughter's name was Believe It or Not.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Well, no. Well, there's this game.
They should remake Greatest American Hero.
Whoop, whoop, curly hair all day.
They should remake the Smashing Pumpkins, but with hair.
And without tight, sparkly, or silver pants.
It's true.
I'm
sorry. I love the movie, but I feel like it could be made better.
Well, the classic argument, Seamus, is Alien is a horror movie. Aliens, action movie.
Okay. You can't make a horror movie better?
You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
Just quickly, I would like to see a movie made 28 months later. Come on.
Oh.
Let's go.
Also,
we don't need a remake. We need a sequel of that.
Or not a remake, I'm sorry, yes.
Or a prequel.
I would like to see this movie made 28 months later, and I would like to see an HBO series called Red Rising. Let's fucking go.
You're branching off too soon.
I know, but
we're still in movies. I would like to see Short Circuit remade.
Johnny Five is alive. Hey, right. Laser Lips, your mother was a snowblower.
There you go. I think it would be it would definitely sell tickets. Kids would love it. Adults would love it. This is one of those things that Disney should fucking just scoop up on, the soulless bastards.
The funny thing about that movie, the guy who plays the Indian gentleman in that movie, is a white dude in blackface.
It's hilarious.
Although you know who could star in it now, don't you? Kumail Nanjiani.
Is he the dude from Sunny? The dude from the reporter that they fucking hold hostage? The guy from fucking Short Circuit? Is that the same dude? I think
I don't know. There's the Indian dude that's not really an Indian dude.
That's what I think it is. Yes, dude, it totally is. It's fucking, he's Fisher Stevens is his name. He plays the guy that writes the article about Patty's Pub, and they kidnap him, and then they kidnap his cat, and then they kidnap the other guy's cat. Like, oh, we got 2 diabetic cats.
And that was our conversation on remakes, ladies and gentlemen. Now stay tuned for some other shit.
Okay, so I had asked the guys, this is called Who's Who, by the way, who would play who in each movie? This is a movie, a biopic about ourselves, a biopic. So when it comes to Ryan, who would play Ryan? We asked to pick 3 actors. Now, for my Ryan, I have Nick Offerman, Russell Crowe, and Kurt Russell. Ryan, who do you have for yourself? Actually, let's go Seamus. We'll go Seamus and then
the Ryan picks?
Yeah, your Ryan picks.
I went Joaquin Phoenix, Gary Oldman, or Paul Dano.
Damn.
Nice, dude. Sick.
All Batman actors, huh?
What do you mean? Where's Joaquin Phoenix in that? Oh, Joker.
He's in the Joker movie.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right.
Where's Gary Oldman?
Yeah, he's not in the Batman. He should be Commissioner Gordon, though.
Yeah, he was. He was Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah,
he was.
Okay,
in the Christian Bale movie.
That's right. Yeah, the best ones.
I forgot about that.
All right. Well, I guess for myself, I got me as Fat Thor.
That's Chris Hemsworth, ladies and gentlemen.
Doesn't matter. It's Fat Thor. That's who I want to play me, Greg.
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis. Or who's the guy from I Love You Man, the tall dude?
Oh, that's Jason Segel.
That's funny. I almost put him for you as well.
Jason Segel.
Yes, and my third choice is Jason Segel.
I was actually thinking about earlier. I was like, I should add that, and then I forgot to add it. I was actually going to change that out with one of my other picks.
All right, moving along to Seamus. We're going to go with my picks, then Ryan's picks, and then Seamus will pick himself last. I have Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he was on my list of like a short list of less than 10 that could play me.
I have Jacked Mac, a.k.a. Rob McElhenney.
Nice.
Which I can't see. I can't see Jack Mac and not see Seamus. I think they look so much fucking like it's insane to me. And then Michael.
Who's Jack Mac?
Jacked Mac. It's when Mac is fucking just jacked up and like fucking wicked like buff.
Yeah, it's after he got
not fat Mac. I'm not fat Mac. I'm Jack.
No.
Yeah, you're Jack Mac. And then Michael Fassbender.
Nice. Love him.
Ryan?
All right. For Seamus, I have Nicolas Cage.
Best actor around.
It's true. Hey, Crust.
John Cusack.
You're a fucking jerk.
I like it. He's a good actor. I think he's a good actor.
Or Jared Leto.
All right.
What if I wanted to fight?
What if I was handsome as that?
This is very Morbius. This is Morbius. Okay.
All right, Greg.
No,
what do you got for yourself, my friend?
Seamus has got
no, it's what I got for myself, man. And clearly, I'm just dreaming here. But for myself, I had Robert Downey Jr.
I can see that.
I had
Paul Rudd.
All right.
Johnny Depp before he was ostracized, old, and overweight.
Those are all good picks.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this would be me, and then you go Seamus, Ryan, and then I'll pick my last.
All right. I'm going to start for Greg with Ron Perlman.
Yes!
I'm just kidding.
Oh, come on.
All right. No, seriously. I'm going Chris Pratt.
Woo! Hey.
John C. Reilly.
Hey.
And Nick Offerman. You got the mustaches, man.
Woo! I like that.
All right. For Greg, I had also John C. Reilly.
Woo!
Seth Rogen.
Hey.
I had Seth Rogen as... I only went 3, but he was on my list for Greg as well.
And if I was going to have a top pick for who should play Greg, Paul Giamatti.
That's a good one.
All great ones. So, I also have John C. Reilly. I also have Seth Rogen. And then, if I was going to have anybody play me, it would be Ryan Hurst.
Who's that?
That's Opie from Sons of Anarchy and from
the rat
and the dude from Remember the Titans who gets hit by the car.
He was in Remember the Titans?
Yeah. He was the main racist until he got smart.
He was a rat in
Opie was the one who got beat to death.
Oh, not Opie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of
You're not fucking Opie.
Theo. I'm thinking of Theo.
Listen,
Theo's his real name.
I'm riding through this world.
You're not Opie at all.
You are not Opie.
We look a lot.
First of all, you don't like guns or motorcycles.
You're looking at Opie from Sons of Anarchy. I'm talking about Ryan.
I've never seen him in anything else.
I'm talking about Ryan Hurst, the actor. Okay, I'm about to look up his picture right now. We look. Well, he's got his beard on right now, but we do look a lot alike.
You don't have to look alike,
but we do.
Dude, that guy's like 6'2". You're what, 5'5"?
Again, you don't have to look alike. I'm just saying he can betray you. Nah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have your acting chops, Greg.
It's true. I don't know. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Ooh, Opie was a favorite. Some people, his favorite.
Oh, man, when Opie died in Sons of Anarchy, get out of here. I was fucking devastated. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was our Who's Who bit. Now stay tuned for some other shit. I hear you have a new bit you'd like to share with us.
Yes, sir. It's called Acting Up. And what I'm going to do is give you guys a couple scenarios, and you guys are going to act them out with the most impressive improv skills. Okay.
Gusto.
The first scenario is 2 bank robbers are surrounded. Ryan has 2 bullets left. Seamus is shot in the leg and needs help walking. And there's no way he's going to make the escape with him. I mean, it's possible, but not impossible.
Leave him, man. I'm fucking dying over here. I'm fucking dying.
We're gonna start the scene with Seamus saying, "Help me, man," and then Ryan will improv the rest, and then you guys go back and forth.
Help me, man. Man, I'm bleeding out over here. Help me, man. You see these legs? I need to run again. I need to run.
Seamus, look, you weren't as good a runner as you ever thought you were, and I have all the money, and there's clearly, a chance for me to escape if you just kind of sacrifice yourself.
I'm fucking dying over here, man. I'm fucking dying. But come on, man. I know of a McDonald's where the Snowy machine is not broken.
Seamus, look.
Let's just go.
Seamus, the podcast can carry on without you, but I'm the heart and soul of this podcast. I think you know what you need to do.
And end scene. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, okay. Moving on to the next one. Two lovers saying goodbye. Ryan will play the role of Brandon, and Seamus will play the role of Karen.
Dylan.
It's Karen and Brandon.
All right.
It's a Karen and Brandon situation. And Karen's first line is going to start off by saying, "This is so hard for me." Seamus?
What's Ryan's name?
Ryan is Brandon. You are Karen. You will start the line off by saying, "This is so hard for me."
Brandon. This is so hard for me.
Baby.
I'm playing a Karen. And
Baby.
We don't know how Karens are nowadays. Nobody likes a Karen.
Baby, I've been so hard for you so many times, but now it's time to let go.
No, man. I'm fucking Karen. You tell me to let go? I'm gonna fucking... No! You don't tell a fucking Karen to let go, motherfucker!
Karen, I got accepted into a good college. I have this new backpack and all these pencils. Surely you can understand.
Are you gonna draw me?
I'll draw you every day, baby.
Like Leo in the Titanic?
It'll be so Titanic-ish.
Oh, you're saying I would just sink? You're saying I would just fucking sink right to the bottom because of fucking fat bottom Karen?
Baby, you're beautiful. But you need to say goodbye now. Because this is the summer you're never gonna forget.
What does that mean? I'm not bikini ready? I'm not ready for the beaches? You're gonna go to the beaches without me?
I've gotta go, Karen! You have to let go! I've gotta go!
And end scene. Two lovers saying goodbye. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Next scene, we have a prison escape. Playing the friendly prison guard would be Ryan. Playing the manipulative inmate would be Seamus. And this inmate has been planning an escape, trying to bribe the guard to let him leave a cell unlocked. Inmate says, "Excuse me, my man."
Excuse me, my man, Bill. Come over here, man. How you doing today?
Pip pip, morning to you, Governor.
Hey, man. You know, I've heard things. This Javier over there in cell block 6 is saying that, like, he's met your wife, Karen.
Well, no need to get your knickers in a twist. He has. We had him over for dinner one night. It was beautiful. He gave the most eloquent speeches. He did.
So, I heard that Karen was up for sale. She brings special cakes.
Are you saying my girl brings all the milkshakes to the yard?
Yeah, with a key, wink, wink, Bill.
I don't reckon I know what you're talking about.
So, you don't like my book?
I never learned to read.
I can help you with that. Sure.
Are you saying that we could have like a moment, like in a movie, where perhaps an educated prisoner teaches a down on his luck prison guard how to read?
No, nothing like that. Do you think you get me work release?
MC.
Oh.
Great acting ability from these boys. This is the last scene, and it's called Roommates. Ryan and Seamus live together. Seamus is a slob. He slacks on cleaning, and Ryan's the opposite. There is an unclogged, gigantic shit in the toilet. Ryan says, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Hey, man. That's my Viking ship. I just wanted you to see it. I wasn't ready to flush it. I wasn't ready to break that fucking ship down. I wanted you to take photos. I was trying to text you it, but...
Yo, what the fuck? I'm so sick of peeing on your shit, Seamus.
Why did you flush it?
Why don't you flush it, you fat piece of shit?
Because I'm devious and I'd like you to see it.
I am so tired of following you around the house every day, picking up this, picking up that, picking up your, for some reason, super stiff socks. It's a bunch of bullshit, Seamus. You need to get your shit together, man.
Are you for real right now just because I didn't flush the goddamn toilet?
Is that all it is, Seamus? Is that all it is?
Hey, man, I was proud. I fucking had to eat a fucking bag of Doritos and fucking 30 fucking pizza rolls to fucking gain that shit.
You know I don't like processed foods, yet you bring them into this house, and then you leave your little wrappers all over the place, and I just gotta walk around and pick them up after you. Tired of it!
I'm sorry I'm not into your vegan shit, bruh. Don't fucking push that on me. You don't go to church with me anymore.
Impossible burgers may seem like an impossible dream, but they taste like meat. I swear.
Alright, well they go down like meat too, so fucking excuse my bowel movement.
Yeah? Well, you know the single fucking slice of toilet paper rule, and you exceed that by several slices.
Yeah, well I told you I don't like craft singles, but you keep fucking buying them, you jerk.
And just
Nice work, nice work. And that is called acting up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up tonight. I want to say thank you to each and every person listening. All the love you've been showing us. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Join us next week. We're going to talk about stupid criminals and stupid crimes. That's the next upcoming episode. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Check out Ryan on Twitter, and you can hear us on Spotify, Apple Music Podcasts, YouTube, and all things podcasts. Thanks for the support. Check out our Patreon as well on Anchor and donate stuff to it. Money to it. Please, and thank yous.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Appreciate it, and good night.
And remember, everyone,
in crust, we
trust.
Nailed it.
Getting there.
One day.
No, you gotta say it differently every fucking time.
One day, one day.
One day. Great song.
This ends our podcast.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on it.
Ed, I'm pretty sure I was like, oh shit, that's your dick. And he's like, yeah, that's my dick. Totally.